3, 2.
What's up, YouTube? We are here at the airport heading home after an incredibly successful trip to Tuhon Apolo Ladra. The trip was absolutely outstanding. We captured some incredible content, learned all about the Aikali Filipino martial arts system, got to meet his family, his team, his friends. We were welcomed with the warmest of hearts. And one of the coolest parts about the trip was learning about his new blade called the Sudsud. The Sudsud. S-U-D-S-U-D. Now, the coolest part about it, it's almost like a karambit, but it's like the reverse of a karambit. So the way it works is... Okay, so I accidentally kept it in my bag. And TSA didn't flag it. So we're going to pretend that didn't happen and see if I can bring it home. Anyhow, the tool is really cool. It's kind of like a karambit, but the blade's reversed. You know how like the karambit is bladed out this way? Oh no, it's this way. No, it is this way. The karambit is this way. It's like a claw that goes like this. But the problem with it is when you fling it around, you end up either stabbing yourself and you have to do a lot of more, ripping that way. Whereas the Sudsud is the other way. So it's like a claw and it lines up with your body mechanics and all that, which is really, really cool. So we're going to partner with him to try and help him bring that to market. We thought it was just a great idea. He is a genius innovator. He's got such a creative mind, and he designed this from the ground up based from his childhood. The design is actually based on the plow. In the Philippines, they use this plow to plow the fields. And if you look at it, it's actually like a similar shape to the plow, all the way around. But anyhow, we're super excited about this trip. The content we captured was amazing. We also featured our latest product, the Striker. This is a jacket with carbon fiber pads on the inside on your forearms. It's going to allow you to, if you're training with it, you can take blows. Check these out. These are these high impact strength carbon fiber. They weigh nothing, super hard. So those go into the forearm. So now your blocks, bang, bang. You can block sticks. We're going to test out how far we can go. I want to try and see if they could, stop a bat without hurting. Time will tell. And believe you me, we'll be going live for something like that. But other than that, it was just a phenomenal trip. So I want to thank everybody who tuned in live.
And tell us a little bit about where we're at on the Budo Brothers journey.
Sure. Yeah. So for everyone who's tuning in right now, we, Budo Brothers, had a near-death experience. So we actually were subleasing out of a space that was a family friend, and he gave us a sweetheart deal. And we had our shop, realistically, we were running our shop out of my condo and Kyle's basement. And so this was a few years ago. We decided, we really got to make this into a real business. I want my condo back, because it's an industrial wasteland where we're shipping everything out of my condo. So we got a space, moved in. It was phenomenal. It was so great. We had our own little carved out shop, subleasing out of the space, paying rent on time, every time. The problem was the main leaseholder managed to somehow rack up $217,000 in unpaid lease. And so one day I get a phone call, and the guy is a gentleman who's subleasing out of the building as well. And he's like, Eric, the sheriffs are here. They're changing the locks. What do you want me to grab? And I literally, I'm like, your joke, like this is a joke, right? He's like, no, I'm dead serious. Like, what do you want me to grab? And I'm like, oh, maybe grab our CNC machine. Like, but we can't grab a CNC machine. Computer. So all our stuff was there, our inventory, the products that I've been working on, my prototypes, all my designs, my tools, everything that we've worked so hard for was in this shop. And for about 5 days, we were trying to figure out if we were bankrupt. They technically seized all the assets in the building, including ours. They didn't know that we were subleasing the building. And so we had a monster task. So I had to call the property manager, try and sort this out. Luckily, I was able to sweet talk the lady. She was super nice. She wasn't out for blood, thankfully. She worked with the property owner to explain the situation. And on a Monday, I get a phone call. She's like, Eric, you've got 6 hours to get your stuff out. So I call Kyle, call parents, call in reinforcements, rent a 26-foot U-Haul, and we go racing there because we have 6 hours to get our assets back and prevent Budo Brothers from going bankrupt. So it was all hands on deck. We managed to rip everything out of there, but the problem was we had nowhere to put it. So our business was uprooted, scattered everywhere. Kyle's basement, my parents' house out in the country. It was literally everywhere. So we have to find a new spot. Luckily, Kyle jumped on Facebook Marketplace and found the perfect location just outside the city. It's essentially almost a barn. It's literally like a 3,200 square foot nice barn with a little living quarter. I can live there. You can shower. There's a kitchen. There's everything we need, more space than we can dream of. So it's going to really allow us to retool the business, get our feet back underneath us. And now we actually have a space that is ours. We're not running the business off of favors and under the table deals. This is a real lease with a real location, and we're really going to grow into a real business that is going to serve the globe. It's kind of a death, though, because the old way of doing things is over. We kind of view it as that chapter in the Budo Brothers journey is gone. That version of the company did go bankrupt. Now it's our chance to take the car back into the garage, retool the engine because we broke it, and then take it out for a rip. Rev it, and this is our third cycle doing this. We just rev the engine until it breaks, and when it breaks, all right, we got to go fix it. We need more horsepower. We need more torque. We need more gas. And that's really a good analogy. It's retooling the business, getting ready for the next stage of growth, and putting the proper engine inside it to allow us to execute on our vision. Kyle and I are going to be doing this for the rest of our lives. We're in no rush. So we are going to build it brick by brick and always stay true to our roots. We don't want to be a 100-person company with, offices all over the world. We want to stay true to our roots and be a perma indie brand. Everything we do is small batch, high quality. Innovation is in everything we do. It's in our DNA. Creativity, when we get in that zone and we dream up new products and we just play, beautiful creations come about. Things that have not existed come into existence. The good example is this striker, this new jacket. We're exploring new possibilities that we had no idea were even possible. We put the jacket on Tuhon Apolo Ladra and bam, bam, he's doing his Filipino martial arts, and you can see his brain being like, whoa, now that I have this protective armor on and a retractable impact weapon, his brain was going nuts, and we captured all of this on film, and I can't wait to show you. So be sure to tune in as we start to drop this content with Apolo Ladra, and just stay tuned for our journey. We're going to go live a lot more. We want to connect with you more. We want you to help us design our products, get your feedback on what we're working on. I'm going to bring you into the lab, because sometimes we feel like we're in our own little echo chamber and like, is this stupid? Do you think people are going to like this? This is where it would actually be really helpful to have a live audience where I can show you what I'm working on. How can we make this better? What do you guys think? Is this, it'd be nice if it was then we can take your feedback, implement it into the designs, iterate, and continually Kaizen, continuous improvement, always getting better. And that is the ethos of Budo Brothers. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, we'll see you again soon.